everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Liz, and I'm getting a new snake. So this is going to be an adventure. I was actually completely deathly terrified of snakes, and I was able to kind of overcome that fear, but I didn't even hold a snake for the first time until about 2 days ago. And I had already kind of realized that I wanted a snake after, doing a lot of research and just really digging into what reptiles are, their behaviors, and I kind of realized after all of this research why people actually wanted snakes. And so we went to go hold some snakes, my fiance and I and my kiddo, and yeah, we decided to get one. So his name is Mocha Bean. I don't have him with me yet. Today is Saturday, and on Monday we're going to pick him up, and I will be filming that for all of you. So I will say that I am very much so new into this world. I am doing lots and lots of research, and there's a lot of information out there. Some good, some not so good, some really old information that is no longer valid. Um, the world of science. So, if this is mostly just for me to document my journey with overcoming my fear and really falling in love with reptiles, and anyone who wants to come along with me on that is more than welcome to join. So, I will see you guys when I go to pick him up on Monday. Hey everyone, so we are here at Metazotics in Henderson, Kentucky to pick up our little ball python, Mocha Bean. My kiddo's in the background, so you might hear him, but I'm not going to show him because, the internet. But yeah, we got here a little bit early. We got some really good looking food, so we are going to wait until they're open and we're going to go in and grab him. So I'll see you guys as soon as we got him. Alright, so this is Mocha Bean. He's hiding his head right now because he's moving a lot and he doesn't know what he's doing. But look at him. He's just a normal. He's got a lot more yellows. Last time we were here, he had shed. So we didn't actually see his true colors until now. He's such a sweetheart. He is only a year old, so he's still really tiny. We made sure to get some rat pups for him, and we made sure to get the heat panel for him today, but we are taking him home to go into his quarantine box. He's a little stressed out right now, but we're on the ride home. So once we get home, he will have his little quarantine bin to go hang out in. Just a little peek, and he's calmed down quite a bit. I think he's still a little scared, but that's okay. We'll get him home and set up in his bin so he can relax. I put that over him so that he wasn't clear on all sides. Alrighty, so we got Mr. Mocha Bean home, and this is his temporary enclosure. I misted down the paper towels. We're looking for a rock to put in here for him, and we will have a heat pad hooked up to it with a thermostat here pretty soon. Okay, so I did add a little bit of enrichment for him and some more hidey stuff. He's got 2 hides in there. As soon as we get the moss, we're going to make his humid hide for him, and then we'll go from there. And he's got a water bowl with a penny in it, because those who know. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close it up. This box does have holes in it, so he can definitely breathe and it'll ventilate for him.
Alright, so I wasn't going to film anymore today. I was going to do some more tomorrow, but I went to check on his temps, and guess what? He spilled his water dish! So now we're going to clean it up and get him all set again.
Alrighty guys, so it is the morning after bringing Mocha Bean home. As you can see, he is in a very small tub right now. That is just temporary. We are essentially doing a quick quarantine We are also going to get his enclosure set up as soon as it gets here, because we do have that ordered and on the way, which you guys will be able to see. And I wanted to touch base over a couple of things. So first off, yesterday I did get some good footage, but I also didn't record everything, mainly because we had to continuously pull him out of his enclosure, which is unfortunate because I would much rather have been able to set him and leave him alone, and that was on me. And we spent all yesterday fighting with the temperature. We finally got it going because he is on a heat pad with belly heat in that plastic enclosure. He will have a 4x2x2. I promise. That is just temporary. The other one's on the way. So, the other side too is you see that he tipped over his water bowl. He is a little bit big for the hides that I originally had in there, so I did upgrade him because I did buy the upgraded hide for him, and he's pretty happy with it. I'm actually going to be leaving him alone for most of this week, and I'm going to try feeding him probably on Friday. His normal schedule at the breeders was every Wednesday, but with him getting used to everything, I don't want to stress him out too much and risk him regurgitating. Sorry for the interruption there. I don't even really remember where I was at. Oh yeah, so while we did have him out while we were dealing with his enclosure, he actually did phenomenal. He was very curious, he was exploring. There were only a couple of times where he had a couple scary moments when we moved a little fast around him, or my honey, who you just saw. I might actually edit him out because he doesn't like being on camera. He walked by me really quick just to try and like get by me in my kitchen, and poor Mocha Bean did not expect to see a giant heat signature just like walk by him really quick, so he pulled his head back really quick. But no, he actually did great with handling, which me as someone who is extremely inexperienced handling snakes, that was phenomenal. He relaxed really well. He actually ended up crawling up and on my shoulder and was on my ear, which was really cool experience because that's the first time I ever experienced it. And no, he's just gonna be really great. I'm going to be doing some things to socialize him without handling him over the next week. For instance, before I feed him, throughout these next few days, I am going to be, putting my hand in there while I'm cleaning his water dish, just to let him investigate, and so that way he knows, like, hey, I'm here. I'm not gonna hurt you. It's going to be a slow process. I am going to work on how head shy he is, but I mean, he's a year old. He's only been at the breeders. He has been handled quite a bit, so I think that is very helpful. But overall, I think that he's going to be phenomenal, especially once we get him in his big enclosure and once we get a meal in him, because he didn't eat last week because he was shedding. So we will be getting a meal in him hopefully around Friday. I do have some frozen rats. He was eating live at the breeder, so we'll see how he does with the frozen, but they also said that he had eaten frozen thawed in the past, so hopefully won't be too bad. Worst case scenario, I know Reptilinks has a scenting spray. On top of that, there's a couple other things that I can do to kind of get him back on the frozen thawed route, just because that's easier for us. It will be a lot easier to monitor him, and there's big controversy out there, live versus frozen thawed, and personally I prefer frozen thawed, mainly because the live can fight back. So yeah, day one is down. He is hanging out. The temperature's finally good for him. Again, that little tub is just a temporary, and so we will be moving him into his bigger enclosure as soon as we get it, pretty much. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't mind the mess of my room. My 4-year-old decided to come in here like a tornado this morning. It happens. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye now.